Hey, how's it going, everyone? My name is TomTheMystik, and welcome to a little review I'm going to make of the game I've just finished called Watch Dogs. So after finishing it, I thought just for fun I'd just make a short little review, maybe 5 minutes long. And just before I get started, just want to say this is only my opinion. It's just to give you an idea of whether you're the right person or not to enjoy this game if you're thinking of buying it yourself. So, the storyline, the main part of this game is entirely campaign based. And the storyline is about your main character, Aiden Pierce, whose niece has been killed by a person or organization, and he's devoted his life to hunting down and killing the people or persons responsible. Now, just looking at that's plot line of like any game or movie seems to be kind of overused and unoriginal, but when mixed with the theme of hacking, can actually open up some interesting opportunities. Now, the whole theme of hacking, this is what makes this game original and appealing, and during the game you get a certain set of abilities because of it, such as changing traffic lights from red to green, putting up blockers on the street, exploding steam pipes, and stopping trains in their tracks. But while this is what makes this game interesting, after a while you tend to think of it as more as just a novelty. After a while you feel like you're doing nothing but just holding down Q, and once the novelty wears off, the game isn't that special anymore. There's nothing that makes it particularly original, but it's interesting nonetheless. Now the characters in the game, the most notable characters I will only do is Aiden, his sister Nicole, his nephew Jackson, Carlisle and Raymond Kenny, also known as T-Bone, who are both notorious hackers who help him out in his mission, I guess. Damien Branks, who's his old hacker partner turned archenemy, and Jordy Chin, a borderline psychopath who helps Aiden from time to time.
Brought the bolt cutters. He opens the door this much, there's a chain right there. I slip him in and snip, and guess what? It's not the pizza guy.
Jordy, the problem. Let's deal with it.
Now, all these characters are interesting and unique, which can build a good story, but you realize after a while there's a complete lack of character development. I mean, you have absolutely no emotional attachment to any of these characters. It's like halfway through the developers realized this, and they just tried to cram in as many emotional scenes and speeches from Aiden as they could muster, which mixed with the lack of emotion for the characters can sometimes just make you roll your eyes.
I'm not following you anymore.
I know.
Now, the fighting in this game. This is one aspect I have absolutely no complaints about. There's a huge variety of weapons, tools, gadgets, and hacking abilities to face any situation, from fighting superpowered enforcers to taking down helicopters. Most of the time you have the choice between sneaking around silently, taking down soldiers, or running in all guns blazing. And if you get bored with fighting, you can always look for a different crazy weapon or strategy to use. The graphics in this game, this is what saves the game. It's incredible, from highly detailed new coats you can get from the glinting skyscrapers of Chicago. Personally, I think the colors can look a bit drained, but this can be fixed with the color mod Sweet FX. Either way, the game looks beautiful. Any other aspects of the game, while it's completely campaign-based, there is a multiplayer I've briefly tried. There are team versus team mini-games, but I wouldn't recommend them particularly, since it didn't contain my interest for any long time at all. And there are single-player mini-games. You can pit your skills against AI fixers in various mini-games, or digital trips, which are a kind of drug that causes hallucinations, allowing you to have ridiculous experiences, like being in control of a spider tank that fights the police. Overall, this game's a really good play with amazing graphics that I'd recommend to anyone with the time to play a long game. But having said that, personally, I think there's something, it lacks something. There's a certain buzz of excitement you can get from playing a new game that just makes you want to play more and more, and to me, Watch Dogs really lacks that. But overall, I think it deserves a 7.5 out of 10, and I hope you enjoyed this little finishing review. Hope you find it informative, and thank you for watching. I will see you in whatever I make, whenever I make it. Thank you for watching again, and bye!